James, just 2 days to go now until the start of the season proper. London Irish in the doubleheader. You must be excited to get going.
Yeah, very excited. Obviously, a lot of hard work's gone into pre-season, so it's now, I guess, the real fun starts. You know, it's we've had a good pre-season, but we're not certainly. We're understanding of the challenge ahead of us, and it's a great way to start the year with the London doubleheader. Hopefully, a big crowd at Twickenham, and we, being the second game, hopefully we can get a good crowd and get the result we're hoping for to start our season off on the right note.
In pre-season, every team's ready as ever. They're looking forward to the season. But how would you rate the pre-season? From results-wise, 3 from 3, you can't ask for much more. But performance-wise, those 3 pre-season matches. Yeah,
look, I think the most important thing, the results don't really sort of matter too much in pre-season. I think it's about improving week to week and getting things right. And I think we certainly did that in certain elements. I think we definitely didn't have a complete performance. But there were elements of our game that certainly improved as the pre-season went on with the games. And there's a lot of guys that have been here since the 12th of June was our first day back. So it's been a long graft and a tough graft, but it's all worth it now that the first game comes around. And this is what this is why we train. This is what we do. Put all that work in for. So it's boys are very excited about the upcoming match. And as I said, we just want to make sure we start the season on the right note and get a bit of momentum going into the start of the year.
A couple of new recruits in the forwards. I'm sure Ben Glynn will be someone you'll get to know very well this season. What can you tell us about the new boys? Yeah,
look, I think you speak of a guy like Glynn. He obviously came in as an injury cover for Sam Toomey, who unfortunately his injury's not healing as quickly as he would like. So he certainly made the most of his opportunities, and I think that's what we can ask of a new guy that comes in. A guy like Lewis Boyce as well, another youngster that's come in and got a lot of potential, a lot of raps on him as a young England prop from Yorkshire. So that he's been exciting. A guy like Phil Swainson from Wasps, who's given us that experience in that tight head position, which is we're very lucky to have 2 England internationals in our tight head. So he adds to that. So I think we've had some great recruitment, some experienced recruits, and obviously we've got some young guys coming through as well.
London Irish are the new boys on the scene in the Aviva Premiership, as were Bristol when we played them first hit out at the doubleheader last season. What are you expecting from them on Saturday?
Oh look, they're obviously going to want to lay a marker down for not only for themselves but for the rest of the competition. Realising obviously they would have been they were probably hurting last year when they went down, and they want to prove a point. So we're well aware of that. But I guess our main focus is on us and performing the way we know we can, and I think that's been our main focus. We've got to make sure obviously you don't have a lot of the vision and the games to see how teams are performing, but we played them in pre-season. They're a very well drilled outfit. They understand their roles, and they're a match hardened team. They played a lot together in the championship, and there's a lot of guys there from that team. So it's they're going to be a tough opposition. We're very well aware of that, so we've got to make sure we're on our game come Saturday afternoon.
I know you're not one to look too far ahead, but Gloucester and Stoop is the match after the doubleheader, and the prospect of running out at the Stoop, the skipper, that must be one as well that you must be really looking forward to.
Yeah, we're quite lucky. We got 2 sort of pretty close to home games to start with, although that our home game's not the one on Saturday, but to be across the road at Twickenham this weekend. And then, the following weekend to be at the Stoop. We've had some great support there last year. It was a point of difference for us, and I think that's something we want to make happen again. It's a fantastic stadium to play. Someone I love. Anytime anyone comes to watch us play at the Stoop, especially from Australia, they talk about how much they love the atmosphere and how great a stadium it is. So it's it certainly is a point of difference for that, and big reason that is the fans, the people that fill it. So hopefully this year again, we can get a full Stoop for most weekends, because it does certainly make a difference to the boys.